Good morning, students from the EDUA517 curriculum course. Welcome. This is our welcome video, and my name is Dr. Cheryl Lampe, and I'll be with you for 8 weeks online. We have some really exciting topics to talk about because curriculum and assessment are the key focus in schools today, or foci, I guess you might say. We have two great books, one by Diane Ravitch, which is The Death and the Life of the Great American School System. And in this book, she talks about how we are not getting it right in terms of, the standards and testing and what we really need to focus on in schools. And she's been an advisor to the Secretary of Education. She's had many really exceptional positions in education, so she is truly an expert. And then the other book is called Embedded Formative Assessment by William. And I think that is another key in education today, that we have to stop looking at these pieces that we call summative assessment, the final assessment, and start looking at them as ongoing pieces of assessment. And we still need to do some pre-assessment. And that's also very, very critical to find out what it is the students know and should be able to do by the end of a course of time where they're studying. I've put a syllabus online for you. There are a number of assignments in Blackboard as well as in the syllabus. There's some major assignments in the syllabus, and there's some weekly assignments in the Blackboard in the discussion part. So you must be sure to check that every week. We're going to be going online in synchronous sessions. We're going to try Adobe Connect, which hasn't been real successful for me. I have a Macintosh computer, and evidently there are some issues between the Macs and Adobe, but I am going to work to resolve them. So the first week of our course, which is this week, it starts at midnight tonight on Sunday, is our first session, which is 10:15. We'll have two groups, 6:30 to 7:30, and another group from 7:30 to 8:30 in Adobe Connect. That way, everybody can see each other. Then we're going to be week 3. Week 3 is 10:29, right before Halloween. Then we have week 5, which is 11:12. I think I might have messed that up in the syllabus, so I'll have to go in and correct it. And then the last week of our course is 12:09 for our last synchronous session. So there's a lot for you to do during this time. I would also like you to fill out a little form I'm going to upload to the Blackboard in the announcement section. I'd just like to know where you're teaching and how many years of teaching experience, grade levels, things like that. Kind of helps me to know a little bit more about you. Okay, so we have a curriculum essay. These are the big assignments. We have the philosophy of education paper. We have a curriculum leadership action plan, which is the signature assignment that we are holding every course accountable to. And finally, there's a presentation which we'll be doing in week 8 online together, the instructional leadership of 21st century schools. And so you'll have available to you many, many different resources to do so. Don't forget to get your APA manual, the 6th edition. We are really focusing on APA in papers. So I can help guide you through APA, but you need to become more expert in it so that you can get through all the courses. We have some new students that are just joining our program for the first time, so I would like to know who you are so I can give you a little extra help. I'm going to be putting the links to Adobe Connect in the Blackboard discussion. It'll always be in the announcements. And let's see, the rubrics are all here in the syllabus. The individual assignments for each week, you might have a video to watch and post some response to that. Well, please be sure to keep up with those weekly discussion board posts. In my last class, there were 188 points, and people kind of forgot about the discussion board. So we need to keep current. Don't let that fall behind. Every day you should be going online for 30 minutes at least, so that you can respond to 2 colleagues and make a post about the critical question that is in the discussion board. So I just want to let you know, I think you're in good hands. I'm kind of a curriculum expert. I don't want to say kind of, I am a curriculum expert. And I've been an educator for 51 years. I've been in higher ed for 26. So I've been in the schools. I've taught every grade from pre-K to 9th in the school systems. And I've been a school principal and district office person. So I've had a little bit of experience. And it's so great to welcome you to the EDUA517 curriculum course. And it's curriculum design and evaluation. So you have to think about, now from your point of view, how do you go in and assess a teacher's teaching strategies, that's pedagogy, and her understanding and mastery, or his understanding and mastery of curriculum design and evaluation. Okay, so we want to start thinking more about the formative assessments. And certainly with Common Core standards, this gives you a wonderful opportunity. So my very best wishes to you and God's blessings.